combination of my interests, skills, and the growing importance of user experience in this digital world. So during my studies and work, I developed interest towards how user interact with the technology and how design can influence user behavior and experience. So I realized that UIUX design is a perfect blend of creativity, which will leverage my scientific background while pursuing my passion for design and technology. So today I'm going to present my case study about parking application. Before starting, I would like to discuss why did I choose this topic, because it addresses the real world problem which so many people faces daily. Even I also faced a lot of times while finding parking. Sometimes we end up parking in wrong places, and we have to face challenges like our vehicle get towed, or sometimes we have to pay big amount. So I try to design a solution with deep understanding and innovative thinking. So parking is a online application which will provide users available parking locations and simplify the process of finding, reserving, and booking within the app. And the goal is to enhance overall user experience with seamless interface and effective functionality. So as we know that Indian population is increasing day by day, and somewhat because of that demand of vehicles also increasing. According to the reports, India is one of the largest vehicle production country, which leads to parking problems, and then people have to face these challenges. They have to waste so much time, which leads frustration for them. So I tried a solution which is easier, app which will provide the easily available nearby parking spaces with the combination of accurate real-time parking availability with navigation assistant which provide users step-by-step navigation from the user's current location to the parking spot. Then seamless payment option so that user can quickly pay within the app. Price comparison which will provide them cost-effective parking options. Green parking. This feature highlights the eco-friendly parking system equipped with EV charging station for electric vehicles. So as a designer, I will implementing the design process from initial research stage to the final implementation by showcasing the problem solving skills, creativity, and design thinking process. So according to this application, my design thinking process involved first is discover, where I try to understand the user's problem by user research and competitive analysis. What are their requirements, what are their needs, and this phase is a set of fundamental state for all of the stages. Then second is define. In this stage, I try to organize, structure, and define all the collected data from the discover phase, which include problem statement, user persona, and empathy mapping. Then the third phase, ideation, in which I try to generate ideas with innovative thinkings and try to give a solution, which include user journey map, user flow, card sorting, and information architecture. Prototype, which involve basic versions of application, which involve wireframes. And the last stage, evaluate, in which I try to find usability issues with feedbacks. Through the competitive analysis, I try to find out the competitors and what are their strengths and what are their weaknesses. So there are the top 3 apps of parking. Parkers, Get My Parking, and Just Parks. And I try to find feedback features are there, and some apps there are real-time availability is limited, and some are green parking is limited. So I want to create an app which has all features together. Quantitative research, where I try to collect non-numerical data, and this is the list of few questions where I found out what are their biggest frustration, what payment method they use, and how they find the parking places. Then what they want in the future for improvements, and I try to collect their ideas to add in an app. Then quantitative research, which involve numerical data, and in the conclusion of this research, I find out that people really want a digital media to find parking, because the app which are available in the market are not providing all features, and there is no awareness of the features also. Persona. So I created two persona. One is users and second is administrators. So first, in which Kevin Martin, which is a 20 years old busy professional, who relies on his car because he's work in a IT company, and he has to attend meetings, deadlines and client engagement. So he wants an app which will provide him nearby parking spaces. His goals is save time, reduce stress associated with finding parking, simplify the process of payment, and discover nearby amenities whenever you want to go with colleagues for lunch and all. His frustrations are limited availability of parking, inconvenient payment, lack of information, and safety concern where he hesitate to park at unfamiliar places. Then Mark Thomas, who is a 45 years old parking administrator. He has experience of 15 years in a city of multi-level parking structure. So he wants an app which will provide him he want to collect the data like real-time availability, how many spaces occupied, how many spaces are not occupied. So his frustrations are traffic congestion in around the parking facility, sometimes customer complaints about the parking. He want to all data management, and he want to decrease the manual processes. In empathy mapping, I try to find out what are the users' emotions, what the things, what they do, and what they say. In customer journey, I try to show a journey of user, how he searches for online application, and what goal he completes through using that app. Task flow, where I try to show overview of any task completed by my app. Then user flow, here I try to show from starting to end how user can complete his task through the app. Then card sorting, where I collected the categories and differentiate it. Information architecture, in which structuring and organizing the content is involved, and overall the features and what I included in my app. I try to show it information architecture. What colors I use, the typography, iconography. Here are my repetitive icons, which include basic shapes and lines. These are my high fidelity wireframe. These are the final screens. This is home screen, where I try to show the option of search, notification and favorites, filter option, and nearby locations.